Hi, guys. Welcome, welcome. Today we're drawing in the past loved ones. They have given me a pre message to be able to give to you. And one of the main themes was like, you got this, kid. And they kept regurgitating the fact that, the problem with being in the skin, in the human form, is we are kind of stuck in wanting things to go a certain direction. Maybe we want others to go a certain direction. We want our own life to go a certain direction. And because of that, we get stuck thinking it has to be now. And they're reminding us that, they may not have been so wise when they were living, but on the other side, they're able to see life circumstances and they're like, you know what? Everything always works out for the best. Everything turns out. It's just a matter of allowing things to play out and allowing things to mature. And half of the time, when life experiences do not pan out for us, it's literally because we have not matured enough to go to the next level. So if you're looking for that great job, if you're looking for that great relationship, but that great friendship, and it just does not seem to be coming around, and you're thinking, what am I doing wrong? Think of it like you are not doing anything wrong because you're still learning. But if you're going to still be in this learning phase and continue on in that direction, and you're not raising the bar, you're not raising your expectations, or you're not changing something within yourself, those old patterns are just going to bring back the old patterns. So the same types of people might come into your life, different circumstances, same old story type thing. And it's when we become mature enough to really stop, look at ourselves, take a true inventory of ourselves and change something that needs to be changed, that the maturity within us comes. And one of the things that they're saying needs to be matured is reactions. So reactions to life situations, reactions to other people's actions or reactions. And if we live our lives triggered and allowing other people to kind of get our goat, then we're not really learning anything from it. But if we can learn to sit back, and this is something that was regurgitated over and over before I got on camera. If we learn to sit back and just kind of watch the show, we will see life and life circumstances very different. As an example, you meet a person and you take time to really just sit with that person, watch them, listen, catch their patterns, their programs, and also come to a realization that everybody we meet, there is some sort of frequency match. Why am I meeting this person with those patterns at this time? Because maybe we've done a cleanup, we've helped ourselves in our lives, but we're still kind of repeating the same patterns, acting the same way, which means that all those people, all those circumstances are just going to continue and continue and continue until we get it, right? So the beautiful part they're telling me about being on the other side is that you're on the other side, but above, and you're looking down and you're looking at this situation, you're looking at people, and you're able to see, as if you're a giraffe and you have this long neck and you're able to see over top of people, and you kind of see when the lion's coming and you just sort of jaunt away and, ignore it and sort of be able to avoid the drama. And that's the problem with people, is what they're saying. And when they were people and when they were in the skin, that's something that they had a hard time with, because they didn't sit long enough outside the circle to be able to really view people or view things, view themselves, to be able to see what is the truth in this situation. So you might be meeting somebody new, and by sitting and observing a little bit longer, not getting too excited, not thinking, oh, this might be the one. Is this the one I'm going to marry? But just really like, who is this person? And also realizing that they are a mirror showing you, like, who am I? Who am I? So you're watching them, you're seeing it, and you're like, okay, I'm not willing to go that direction anymore. Like, wow, thank you for showing me that. Maybe just saying it in your head, but recognizing that that person showed you a view of yourself that you're not willing to feed anymore. You're not willing to go down that road. And because of it, you don't have to have another hard life experience. We don't want to judge people at the beginning either, I'm hearing. So we want to be able to watch them, see their patterns. But the difference is this: if it's somebody and they're in patterns and they don't seem to recognize it, and they're not looking as if they're changing their life circumstances, if this is just who they are and they're just sort of running the story over and over again, printing the same old story, right? Probably the same old story that they told the last person, then you know that they're not going to grow in the future. But if it's somebody that is like, honest, has explained to you who they are, but is also explaining what they're doing to be able to help themselves, this is a really, really, really good opportunity, again, to pull back, get out of the circle, and not necessarily jump into a relationship with somebody who is changing things now, right? A good friendship might be in order, right? Because that person and you obviously have that frequency match, or you wouldn't have met. And you may end up putting each other in patterns that you're both trying to get out of. So taking it slow, taking it easy, taking it with grace, right? Unattached to the outcome, no conditions on it, but just allowing that person to be and just view them, watch them. The difference is a lot of people jump into relationships, is what I'm hearing. And then when they're in that relationship, they can't really, just jump back out again. When they see, like, oh my gosh, like this has been 3 months of like a sparkler and it's been really fun, but that sparkler is out now. But then you're emotionally involved with the person. But the longer that we can be getting to know somebody and be emotionally unattached at the same time, then you're helping yourself, you're helping the other person. So there is a card that they got me to pick on our openupwide.com. And the card is saying allow time and growth in this situation. It's very interesting because it talks about self-coaching, self-talk, self-care, you learning to be strong as an individual. And the loved ones are saying, like, we believe in you. But these lessons that you're going through require time, trial, patience. I'm just reading a part here. So your loved ones are standing by with a knowing that everything will be okay. And you can ask them for help. But heaven says you need to take the human steps that are required to move yourself through the current life situation that you're in. So just know that you have all the tools that you need because you have been in your life the longest of anyone, right? So you've known yourself as long as your parents have known you, but you know yourself deeper. You know yourself more intimately. And sometimes it's a matter of allowing ourselves to be aligned with something or someone or a circumstance, a job, whatever, where you're with people who know themselves also, or that are willing to take that extra step. And if you see that people are taking an inventory, if they are doing self-help stuff, and they're not like self-conscious about it, but they're working on themselves in a good way, then it's okay to align with them and to walk with them on the journey, but just keep your journey separate. Okay? So again, that's friendships, that's relationships. And if you're in a relationship and you're finding that that sparkler has gone out, then act as if you're getting to know that person again. If you've been with somebody for 20 years and, the spark is gone, likely it's because you've both changed as people. And now it's time for you to get to know that person. Who are they now? Because maybe you got to know them when they were a kid, right? And people change, but we view them as that kid. Or if you have a child and you're viewing them as the kid, but they're 40 now, mom and dad, just joking. But and you're looking at someone and you're not giving them that benefit of the doubt or realizing how much they grew. Then you can't complain if people are not seeing the changes in you. This is more the point. Okay. So this is a message that's coming through today, short and sweet. But I just want to give you a hug, like always, giving you a big, big hug from heaven. They always say that's the only thing they miss is touch. So give yourself a hug and allow the spirits to come through you. I want to thank you so very much for being here today, and many, 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 many blessings to you and you and you. Thank you. Welcome to openupwide.com. This is the website for souls that are searching to develop their spirituality deeper and to raise their vibration and their awareness on a much higher level. Open Up Wide is a membership program where every month you will access a new live webinar, new meditation, new 3-card reading, and a new channeling. Also, you can watch previous videos and listen to all previous meditations. There's so much more to explore, so let me show you around. With our easy navigation, you can find all upcoming live webinars and watch previous webinars for 1 year. In monthly meditation, you can look under different sections and find meditations that can help you with self-healing, relaxation, and more. Also, every month you'll get a 3-card reading that can help you with your daily matters. You can watch all previous recordings and pick a number again between 1, 2, and 3. Every month I'll be channeling the archangels, the guides, about different topics that we need to understand in this changing world. Check out the Oracle card section. Do a 3-card reading for yourself, or a love spread. Pull cards for past lives, or do a reading for friends. And then there's the library section, where there are over 3,000 spiritual meanings. If you're a dreamer, check what your dreams want to tell you. Read articles and watch videos by leading professionals. You can watch all the short videos that we put together from live events, designed to help people grow and learn. Be sure to check other special events like transformation updates, group readings, and all the different master classes that we have to offer. There's so much to explore, so many things to do, and so much more to come. So many ways for you to open up wide.